Hi Virgo, this is your reading for the full moon which is happening on the 27th of February. It is happening in the sign of Virgo. So just try to understand where is your Virgo placed. Most likely that's the house, that's the area in your life that the full moon will trigger. Alright. So yeah, it's happening. It's happening in the sign of Virgo. What did I just say? It's happening in your sign. So whichever placement you are, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Jupiter, Virgo, I'll be drawing 2 cards from oracles and 3 cards from tarot. I'll be also, I'll explain to you the placement of each card when I'll be drawing them for tarot. From the oracle, we'll try to understand which chakra in your body needs healing. So far, I've done 7 readings and we have only had Swadhisthana and Manipura chakras, which are the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. I've not seen any other card yet so far. Most of you all need healing with self-esteem issues, expressing your creative self, confidence issues, guilt, shame. That is where most of the work has to be done. For the universe as a whole. Let's see. Hopefully we see a different card for you, Virgo. Let's see. Mending. Time to rectify something. Let's see which chakra in your body needs this healing energy of the full moon. What needs to be released for Virgo? This is for Virgo. That's this one. Are you kidding me? You get Swadhisthana. Why are we not moving beyond this? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. But yes, this is Swadhisthana is your sacral chakra, which is about your sexual energy, creative energy, which is where it lies. It could also reflect the areas where you hold guilt and shame. It could be about yourself. I mean, it is about yourself. But there could be relationships or experiences that you are drawing into your life that could trigger these aspects in during the full moon. You need to release the guilt and the shame that you are holding. It's really time to mend. Maybe the way you have been, or at least I get a sense of healing that inner child. These emotions that the full moons generally trigger are very deep rooted. They don't come just with one experience that we have in this life. It comes from past lifetimes, from childhood. What experiences we have been put through with our family, most importantly. Our family, our close relatives, our close friends at that time. They are most likely to bring this to surface, or they could be helping you. Actually, these things came into your life for you to be able to explore and release and ascend. I'll be drawing 3 cards from the tarot. First card will be, what do I need to release? Second is, how do I release it? How? Third is, what should I focus on? Alright, let me show you this card first. The oracle that you have is Mending. rectifying. Maybe if you have treated yourself badly, it's time to mend ways with yourself, that inner child. That inner child is what I really, really feel. All right. What do I need to release? Two of Swords. Being too much in your head, not willing to see the truth, not willing to see yourself for who you are. You just want to be in that idea that you have created about yourself, or you are getting a little too stuck with what people told you, that this is how you are, or the way you are is not correct. That has kept you in your mind. And this is self entrapment. Like, no matter what people do, what people say, it's up to us whether we want to accept it or not. It's if in a relationship you were treated badly, or anybody for that matter, we always have a choice to leave it. Right? We have the choice to leave. There are times when I used to feel, no, I don't have a choice, I have to make things work. If that was about my job, if I lost a job, if ever I lost a job, I had the fear of losing my job, I used to be in this energy of, that was me way before. I used to be in this energy. I always thought that, no, I don't deserve this, or I'm not capable enough, I don't have the potential. But actually, it was only me who was doing that to myself. Because of what? Because I have been told since childhood that I'm not good at a certain thing, I'm not good at doing this, and you are not good at doing that. This constant criticism that we hear since childhood has a major impact on. We hold ourselves guilty. We are ashamed of ourselves. I think that's the release we need. How do you release? Three of Swords. It is deep-rooted pain. Deep-rooted pain that is most possibly driving you crazy. There is so much pain that you feel in the scream of this girl. It's as if I can't get out of it. I am so caught up in this. As if the heart is breaking and is just falling apart and I can do nothing about it. But is it so? Can we not do anything about our own lives? If we can't do anything about our own lives, then we are so much in our head that we don't see what the life is actually trying to bring in. I've evolved so much, and especially the last 1.5 years has been very transformative in my life, has been evolutionary, has been of growth and surrender and acceptance. I have accepted things for whatever experiences I called in for my highest good. Whether it's relationships with relatives, whether it's relationship with friends, whether it's relationship with partners, colleagues. I've learned to accept things for what they were, what it tried to teach me. And right now I'm in the phase of releasing, of trying not to hold on or have attachments. So that's what we all need to learn. There is nothing in this world that can cause you so much pain unless you allow it to happen to you. If it's a relationship that really caused you this pain and has put you in this space, it's time to heal. Maybe the relationship was actually making you question your self-worth. Maybe you felt, I don't deserve this person. But it's honestly time to mend things with yourself. What should I focus on? Focus on the truth of who you are and stand in that authentic self confidently. You can pursue your passion. What is it that you want to do? You can dance to the music. If you are alone, dance to the music. Open yourself up. Allow the chakras in your body to open up, especially your Swadhisthana. Allow this chakra to open up. And how can you overcome guilt and shame? By setting yourself free and accepting yourself fully. And if somebody told you when you were a child and people kept telling you, or even after growing up, your partners kept telling you, you don't deserve me, or I'm a level up, or you are, or they belittled you. Really, that was showing, they were showing their truth, not yours, right? You always know. You just connect yourself to the source. Connect yourself to the divine consciousness, that oneness that we all come from. Deep within, you really know who you are. It is time to accept and stand in your authentic being. That's the message for you, Virgos. I hope this helped you guys, and my little bit to help you release what is it that you need to set yourself free from. I guess I mentioned, I'm not sure if I didn't, I'll be posting your first week of March readings the coming Wednesday. So if you want to have a look, you can. Alright, Virgos. Until then, see you soon. Bye-bye.